New York. New York, New York.
What's happening? It's Joy Papers Visionary Art Group, Future Proof America 1 YouTube video at a time. Hopefully you guys watched my previous video to know what's going on today. If you haven't, we're pretty much just going to jump into some footage to see if you guys can discover what camera I just picked up. I'm giving away my free film pack. 3 people who can figure out what camera I have just by watching the video, all right? So I'm gonna throw some footage inside this video, then I'm gonna jump on the end and we'll go from there, all right? You guys are digging that footage from my new camera. If you think you know what footage that camera came from, drop your email and the name of that camera in the comments. First 5 people, you win the free frame pack. All right, so hopefully you guys paid attention to the beginning of the video and you guys see the camera that I was vlogging on. That camera is the Canon G7x Mark II. It is a small compact camera. You know, it has a little flip up screen and, you know, just comes with 1 battery in the box. No memory card. It's just a small compact camera. All right, so the next question probably will be, why did I buy this camera? I bought this camera mainly for vlogging, pretty much. That's it. Just for vlogs, you know. I really wanted something with a flip out screen so it can have the selfie mode. You know, I wanted something with decent battery life, and I wanted something with a codec that really wouldn't push me to edit so much, and I could just get, you know, my thoughts, my ideas, you know, my travels, you know, my behind the scenes, pretty much all of that stuff out quick, fast, and in a hurry. You know, we in an age of where people don't really have the time span and, you know, want to sit down as much to consume content, and I'm like that with vlogging. You know, I don't want to take 3 hours to crank out a vlog. And I'm talking about from not the editing aspect, just from the recording process. You know, I don't want to take too long to put out this content. So I really wanted to come with a compact camera for that purpose only. You know, like I said, with the flip out screen, good battery life, and, you know, easy on a codec and on your PC usage. So this is the Mark II version. I did have this camera, I think last year, but I took it back because I didn't like the quality of the footage. You know, I want to vlog, but I also want quality footage, and this camera only goes up to 1080p, full HD, 60 frames per second. Now, by all means, that's good quality. You know, 1080p is still awesome quality, especially if you know what you're doing. Your footage can look amazing. But this Canon G7x Mark II only goes up to 1080p, 60 frames per second. And it does 1080p at 24 frames per second. And, you know, you can use the 1080p 60 for your slow-mo. You know, the quality suffers a little bit when you do the 1080p at 60, but the HD looks pretty good. Low light, if you guys watched my other video with me and Man Films, we did a behind the scenes, pretty much slash vlog. And I pretty much didn't use no light but the available light with this camera, and it didn't perform well. Will I be keeping this camera? You know, me and Man Films made a bet on whether I would be keeping this camera or will I be taking it back to Best Buy. You know, I had this camera for about 4 days now, and the answer is I will not be keeping this camera. I'm taking it back and probably pick up another lens or something for my new camera. That's what I'm filming on right now. So I probably will be taking this back to Best Buy tomorrow. So who is this camera for? This camera is for, you know, anybody that wants to start vlogging. You know, it fits all of those requirements as a vlogger, you know, especially the guys that's just starting out. It fits all of those qualities. But the main thing with me was the 1080p was just a little too lacking on that part. The mic is amazing on this camera. Like, long as you don't cover it with your finger, you know, you get some good audio. You don't need a mic input. Other downside, and we're going to leave it at that, is the price. This camera was $599 plus tax, about $650. It's kind of steep, you know. I think this camera is worth about $449, $499 in that range. Definitely not worth $650. So that's just my opinion. Just starting out vlogging, this camera is definitely for you. So yeah, man, that's about it. Hopefully you guys are digging this video. It's Joy Papers Visionary Art Group, Future Proof America, one YouTube video at a time. Y'all know we powering independence. Be a visionary. The world needs visionary. Peace.